joining today. Welcome to another episode of Raincloud and Sunshine. I don't feel like sunshine today, to be honest. More like...
I'm Chantal.
I'm Daisy. This is Mimi. Mimi, do you want to turn around?
And together we have a rescue organization for dogs in Bali.
Called Bali Pause.
Called Bali Pause.
Yes, we got it. We got the intro. Yeah, we decided to do it only once a month because we realized before that every second week is just not doable.
No.
Like time-wise,
no.
It's really hard.
Not at the moment anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, at the moment things are crazy.
Yeah.
Talking about, should we start with your sunshine moment? What was your highlight of the week? Oh, one of my dogs is crying. I have to let her in, otherwise she's not going to stop. She is the boss here. Kitana, come in.
My highlight of the week. Let me think what happened this week. Seeing Mr. Grumpy in the puppy house.
Mr. Grumpy. Do you want to tell a little more about Mr. Grumpy?
Yeah, so Mr. Grumpy, where was I? I think I was on the way to the beach with my dogs. And then I saw Mr. Grumpy and his brother on the, I want to say side of the road, but really they were on the road next to a construction, and it's a super busy road as well, and you know, the trucks and all of that. So I stopped there and tried to get them. I didn't know how to, though.
But you didn't have anything with you, and your dogs and everything.
No food, not even a towel,
And
nothing.
it's so dangerous next to busy roads because of all the traffic.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of traffic.
Yeah. And
when they get spooked up, they can just run into traffic and no car is going to stop.
Yeah, so I tried to sit there with them on the side of the road. I did ask for help. I called my boyfriend and asked him if he can bring some food and a towel.
It's thundering. Now they're back.
So yeah, he came over, and I think in total I was sitting there probably 2 hours or something. It was boiling hot at first. And then it started raining, of course, like crazy. So
I have no idea how you got him, to be honest.
Well, I was trying to get his brother first because he seemed a little less shy. Mm-hmm. Like he would eat as well. Mr. Grumpy, he wouldn't even eat the food. He was so stressed as well.
Yeah, knowing Mr. Grumpy now, I don't know how you got him.
Yeah. And then Mr. Grumpy was trying to get into a gate. Yeah. And he got stuck in there. That's how I got him.
Yeah, the gate of a temple.
He got stuck with his head, and I just, grabbed him with
you just traumatized him
and
more.
Oh my God, poor thing, he was screaming.
Is that why he's scared of getting picked up?
No, I think in general he just hates it. I don't know why.
Maybe before he also didn't have any human interaction or anything.
I don't think so either. I mean, he's quite young as well. So we got him and ended up putting him in this rice bag where they were probably dumped in. It just looked like that. Yeah. It had a little holes as well.
And it's like the classic dumping bag as well. This is the go-to, the standard dumping bag.
Yeah. So put him in the bag. Told my boyfriend to, watch that bag, and he went to the bike. For a split second, the bag fell. Mr. Grumpy just casually walks out. He walks out, and I was trying to get the other one right in the meantime, and I just looked back. It was like, no. So eventually he tried to go in through that gate again, and we just got him again because.
So you made the same mistake twice.
Yeah. So we got him again. He didn't like it, obviously, and then we just, held that rice sack. I mean, there were holes in it, and the sibling ran away. It was starting to rain really heavy
every day.
And even that night I went back again.
Yeah, right. You went back.
I couldn't find anything. I did find someone putting dry food out there.
Yeah, and Ibu said that a couple came and took her.
So I don't know him.
Him.
Yeah.
I always say her because she looked like Ilu. We had a dog named Ilu, so we named him Ilu 2.0. how happy is Ilo now?
And to Mr. Grumpy though, before we start with Ilo, so I got him to mine and put him in a cage there at first. And he did not like anything. He didn't like me. He didn't like, oh my God, the cats, the dogs. He would just yell. And it's not even a bark. It's like yelling. He was
so grumpy.
So
grumpy.
And not happy at all. You know, I gave him as much space as possible, but also, you know, that he sees me as well. So I started working from the living room. And then the good thing is he really loves food. So, you know, he does try, once he wasn't stressed anymore and all of that, he like tried to get treats and started, to get a little naughtier. And then I think after 2 weeks,
it took quite some time.
It took quite some time. He was ready to get out of my living room.
Santi had him in an open cage. She had a cage, but it was open, and then he could just wander around in the living room.
And he loved that cage though. He always went back for sleeping in there. But then, you know, he got more used to the outside, started playing. I have another puppy at the moment at home. So I think that helped as well. They could, you know, play and all of that.
Yeah.
And after a month, I thought it was time to
move to the puppy house.
Because having 2 puppies and, you know, all the other things to do.
He was ready. He was ready to go.
I think so too.
I mean, I have such a weakness for these shy dogs. Because it's just the cutest thing. Sorry, my love. Just the cutest thing when they're, you know, not when they're scared, obviously, and shaking, but when they slowly
start trusting. Yeah, he
like
would always
slowly.
Yeah, he has like those massive eyes that would just look at you.
Which is surprising because I don't have that much patience, I would say. But with them, you have to have patience.
You have to.
I do feel you have way more patience than me. With
certain things.
But I love it. No, I mean with dogs. With most things actually, I think. But it's just so. Even with Mr. Grumpy, when I went to Santi's the next day, he was terrified. He wanted to bite me and all of that. And then slowly, he just got, you know, he gave me a tail waggle, and I could touch him. And now he's so happy when he sees me.
Yeah,
and this
he really likes
my
you.
heart. He really likes me.
You came out of the kitchen in the puppy house the other day, and he like started wagging his tail and went towards you. Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah, he really likes me.
Oh, I was so sad.
Maybe because I picked him up. So you can't pick him up.
Yeah, he doesn't like that still.
Well, you can.
You can. Yeah.
So he starts screaming and peeing himself, but I wasn't aware of that. I thought that you cannot just. Santi said to me, "Don't pick him up," but I didn't think much about it, and I just picked him up because I wanted to introduce him to the other dogs. And then in that moment, Santi messaged me, and she was like, "How is Mr. Grumpy?" And then I sent her a picture of me holding Mr. Grumpy. And you were like, did you pick him up? What is wrong with you? But he was fine.
Yeah, no, he got.
But
I
can see that he gets scared. Yeah. So we're practicing it
like
at the moment. Yeah.
He's like, it depends on how you position yourself as well. No, but one time my pet sitter, she came over and wanted to feed them, and then she like picked him up for some reason.
I mean, he's small.
I was standing right in front of her, and while she picked him up, I was like, "No, don't pick him up!" And you know, it was too late. And then he like screamed and just peed on me because I was standing in front of her. I was like, "Oh, great!" Like my arm was full, my pants were full. I was like,
Mimi,
"Oh, nice, thank you." Oh, sorry, Mimi, come here. What?
Thank you, girl. She's getting old.
Yeah, I know.
Mimi, you are getting old.
So dropping him off, you know, in the puppy house was really hard for me, I have to say.
Abandoning him, you mean?
I mean, introduced him to the other puppies, the new puppies that we have.
The 6-pack?
The 6-pack.
How cute are they? We have. Well, the story is actually, I was in the middle of nowhere, and a friend of mine, or a friend of ours, she was on a honeymoon with her husband. And then they were on the way to the airport, and she spotted this dog. Or they were leaving Bali, basically. And she spotted this dog and messaged me and asked if I'm in the area. I was not that day, but I was, I think, a day later or something. a day? Yeah, a day later. Really, in the middle of nowhere. However, and then I went there, and the location she sent me, there was nothing. So I walked around a little and checked because the picture she sent me, it looked like gravel. So I saw this kind of gravel road and went there with Gede. And then it was not one, but six puppies. I saw them already from afar, like laying on the street, and I was like, oh no, opened Pandora's box there. It was also the first time that I was really, like, I was standing there and was like, I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna do. The puppy house is so full, but also, yeah, financially, I don't know, I still don't know, obviously we're gonna ask for help, but it's, yeah, no clue how we're gonna manage this. We'll work out eventually, hopefully, but yeah, so it's a lot at the moment.
What was your sunshine moment?
Sunshine moment. Just being in the puppy house. I like it. Like just being with the puppy house and you see all these and well, not only the 6 ones, but they are crazy when it comes to playing. So they want to play with everyone, all of them as well. And just seeing them running around and the others chasing them, and it's so cute, so cute. Yeah, I think this is my sunshine moment. Yeah.
Raincloud?
Oh, Raincloud. I feel like a rain cloud at the moment. I mean, I don't know, it's at the moment I can't get out of my head really. In terms of, I have so many worries at the moment, and we have a lot of, I feel very pressured at the moment as well. I mean, we have several sponsors, there are requirements, there are just, a lot of things that we have to do. Yeah, we had one bigger project lining up, and I'm so happy we cancelled it. The original plan was that we open a second place in Lombok. We had somebody who wanted to fund the entire project, also in the long run and so on. But I actually called you that day. I called you and I was like, it didn't feel right, because we have so much to do ourselves, and I want to expand our education program and so on. And
yeah, I think maybe our visions also didn't really align with the sponsor, and then it's maybe better to just wait and see.
Yeah, and then I called Santi in the morning, because behind the scenes we've been putting a lot of work into this project actually. However, since month, I called you one morning and I was like, Santi, is it okay if we drop Lombok? and you were like, if this is what you feel good with, no, you said if this is what you want, yes, but explain me why. Yeah. And then I explained to you why, and you were like, just drop it.
Yeah.
You were like, you know what? No.
Yeah, it's really not worth the headache at the moment. Like we would have loved to help, obviously, in Lombok. That's out of question, but
we found somebody else who's going to take over, who's really,
I think we can do that in a more sustainable way. In the future.
Yeah. And I would rather just focus on, things here.
Yeah.
Our projects. Yeah. Raincloud moment. I don't have a specific Raincloud moment. I'm just really worried at the moment. We have so many dogs. We need homes for these dogs, and it stresses me. We need money for these dogs. Just a lot of
I think that's the moment where you ask me.
What is your Raincloud moment?
similar actually, looking at my phone through all the unread messages. Every time I look on my phone is my Raincloud moment.
But then again, you're on your phone a lot, but not for,
Yeah.
So I spend a lot of my time on my
really
phone,
hard.
but I can't even get back to friends.
No, it's really hard for me to get back to anyone at the moment. And it's just piling up and piling up and piling up.
Yeah, and then you think, okay, now I did it, now it's gonna get, now it stays like this or gets less, but then...
Yeah, and there's also, the time. I don't think humans should be like that. We are really used to it, that someone always expects you to, answer or return your call, or before you would just call landline, ask if your friend was there. If he wasn't there, then he wasn't there, And now it's like everyone messages you, and I feel like that I have to respond really quickly, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those things, it's usually also, someone asking for help, and then what you message is going to be probably a long text, and it just takes time.
Yeah, even when friends ask me, sometimes actually last week, my friend found a dog and she was like, yeah, do you have space? No. And also leave me alone with this. Leave me alone with this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a dog here who needs to get sterilized. You organize it? Like I can't. I want to help, but there's just so much I can do. And I cannot take, there are dogs, unfortunately, here everywhere, who need help. But I can't take on other people's worries as well. We have enough of our own. Like really, at the moment, it's crazy.
I think like work-life balance sometimes.
Oh my God.
It's a little hard.
But then the problem is that I'm also just tired. I'm constantly tired. And on the weekend, for example, I slept quite well. Like I slept 7 hours or something. But I'm just always tired.
Yeah.
On the weekend, this was so nice. I didn't want the weekend to end. I put my phone on...
silent mode?
Sleeping mode.
Yeah.
And then I don't receive any messages, or I don't see them at least. No, on flight mode even. On Sunday, not on Saturday. However, there's only one number. I have another number that Santi has, and for really urgent emergencies. But everything else, I'm not there. I'm just not there. So I have like her emergency number. But other than that, I'm not available, and it was so nice. And then the next morning, I finished up some stuff, and same thing, just spent the day in the garden doing drawing stuff. And
sounds nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. Cooking.
Yeah.
But it's just too short. Yeah. I really feel like a break at the moment, but there's none. There's not, at least not now. But we're both going away. At some point. Yeah, not now. But still, this is like a month. Yeah, we're going away for quite some time. I'm going away for quite some time. You're back here straight away. I'm going away for a long time. The longest I've ever been away. It's like a month, a little over a month. Yeah, but it's gonna be good. I'm a little looking forward to it, because we have a lot of other stuff that we have to do. Like I actually have to sit down and cannot get distracted, which is sometimes so hard here because
all of the influences.
And the phone, and there's always something. 100,000 things, what feels like to me at least. So I'm looking forward to just do easy work, just sitting or laptop. And then maybe some creativity is going to come back as well, and the time difference is going to be good for me. But by the time that I wake up, you fix all the problems. You and the team fix all the problems.
Sounds amazing. Sounds great.
I just want to feel like myself again. Okay, let's not turn this into a therapy session here. Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
How not well I feel. Not done yet. No. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna put my big girl panties on and suck it up. It's fine. It always like this, you know, it comes in waves sometimes. But this one, it's been going on for quite some time. I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get better. We are like, the thing is, we reached peak, I think, because we had lots of problems. Just not necessarily problems, just, you know, sometimes you have a problem, but you need to create 5 other problems, more or less, or adamant things, in order to fix the problem. Yeah. It's very cryptic now, but we can't talk about everything. I wish, but yeah.
The time will come eventually.
Yeah, soon. We can reveal a few things, hopefully, maybe in a month or 2. So really exciting. The making of, not so exciting. Not so exciting. But I think it's gonna be great. Okay, enough cryptic talking here. Is there anything you want to talk about, Santi?
Good question.
You know what's nice? We spent a lot of time together recently. Well, we always spend time together, but like quality time. We spent a lot of quality time together recently.
Yeah, I mean, you were away for a bit as well.
Yeah, I went to Teningan.
Yeah.
So nice. Yeah. So nice. A friend of ours, his family has a house there on another island close to Bali. And then I went there and it's so peaceful there. Yeah, if you're ever in Bali, go to Lembongan. Nusa Lembongan and Nusa Ceningan. So nice. And hopefully we're gonna start with our education project there soon, and I'm excited for it. And then we can go. So yeah, I was there for what? A week? Less? Something
like that, yeah. I think even a bit more maybe.
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I'm glad I know what day it is today.
Where are you going soon, Santi?
I'm going to Australia for 2.5 weeks. To work. I'm working. It's not
But it's also good for you to just really, because I know the work that you have to do, the things you have to do, you cannot be distracted.
No, you can't. Like you can, but it's so frustrating. I get frustrated and irritated so easily when you're like, you set your mind to, okay, I'm gonna finish this, and then you're behind the laptop and 2 minutes later a dog barks. 3 minutes later someone comes in.
Yeah, somebody wants something from you as well.
It's something, yeah, it's always like that. It's like, I can't concentrate like that.
Yeah.
So I will use the time in Australia to
I
do
think
things.
This is something that's been also, you know, stressing me, just the noises here.
Yeah.
My house is some sort of
construction site since forever.
Yeah. If I would have more money, I could just do it all at once, like move out, but it's not, no, really, like...
it's more a step-by-step thing.
A step-by-step thing. A lot of noise.
Yeah, no.
But it was also, so there was no wall, so a wall needed to get built, not around the entire property, but parts. Then another wall kind of collapsed. Then there was something with the roof. Then there was a lot of heavy rain that destroyed something. Like, it was just one thing after the other. It was supposed to be like just making a wall that turned into a chain of other necessary renovations.
Yeah, the solution is always a new problem. That's the thing.
I come home usually from the puppies and so on. I come home at like 2 o'clock or 3, depends. And then, well, actually, most of the time at 2, and then I have an hour until 3, and then I continue with the rest of the day, like work for the rest of the day. And this hour of peace is so important for me. But here I don't have it, because you don't hear it at the moment, because the workers just didn't rock up today.
Yeah.
Classic. I'm not complaining about it. Only because I complained about it earlier already. Yeah, but other than that, I just hear noises here, cutting,
steel and rock
tiles and no, not tiles, like rocks and okay. It's almost over, I hope. Oh, we figured out a new problem today, but it's gonna be fine. But that's what I mean. I'm so in it. I cannot get out at the moment.
Yeah.
I want to see things positively and so on. So the puppy house is highlight.
Yeah, I mean, puppy house at the moment, you can really tell it's low season. They're not like
Visitors.
the past 2 visitor days. There was just no one there. Good that one time you kind of forgot also to send addresses.
But it's a slow season.
Yeah, you can really
feel
tell
it.
it's low season. Even on the street, even though it's super busy, but
Yeah.
it's usually even busier, you know, on the streets. So I think that's kind of all right. Not for the dogs. Actually, it's not.
It's not
It's
because
actually not.
It's not all right because for the dogs, visitor day is so great.
Yeah.
And for the people, we like it as well.
And the dogs don't really see that many different people otherwise. I mean, they go to the beach in the morning, but the beach is super empty.
Yeah, there's nobody.
There's nobody.
Or sometimes some fishermen who are scared and then they throw like rocks on them or...
Yeah, so if they get human experience, it's usually also not
Not
that
the best.
nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, visitors are really great for that.
Yeah, because only nice people come there, or people who like dogs.
Who like dogs.
Well, we had a few people who are not into dogs and came. This was not the best idea. Who then started running around the puppy, like really running away from the dogs in the puppy house, and was mad.
Yeah.
The dogs were chasing her. So, I mean, nothing happened, but still. However, most of the people are really into dogs, and they have, you know, they're just really sweet, and which is great for the dogs because then they make lots of good experiences.
Yeah. We do have to keep this episode shorter though.
Yeah, because we have to start the day actually.
Yeah, I have to leave. I have a few appointments.
Yeah, I have to go to the puppy house. And you know what? I'm so looking forward to go to the puppy house.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Mr. Grumpy.
Well, I hope it doesn't rain because the last few days it was boiling hot, and then from 1 minute to another it just started raining like hell.
I know what I have. Maybe I just need to foster a dog. Maybe this
Sure.
makes things better.
You want to foster Mr. Grumpy?
Yes, or small good boy. I think this would cheer me up a lot. Like, I think,
Yeah, I was thinking the same actually the other day.
maybe this is something I should talk to my therapist about. To fill my cup, I need foster dog.
No, I was thinking the same, but then, you know, because I have a puppy at mine, I'm like, oh, actually, if I really think about it, really think about it, it just adds work, really.
I think I'm gonna get a foster puppy today from the puppy house, just for a couple of days.
Go for it.
Yeah, maybe my theory works. Maybe this will cheer me up. Okay, that's it for today. We'll be back in April. Bye.
Bye.